totally with you.
右腕とかがあれば
I don't think
ア
I
イテ
can
ム
play
アイ
the
テム
game
でなんと
same.
か
All right,
倒せますけ
everybody
ど
out
ね。
there, I hope you're ready
ボムの
because
右腕
now
一
is
撃
time for J. Cool
一
to
撃なん
play
で
Mario Kart Wii.
はい。ミッドガルがだいたい2時間ちょっと
Alright.
かかんないぐらいかな。
This is Mario Kart Wii, the best game in the series. My name is J. Cool, and on the couch we've got
Tayman.
ファンキーコング使うか、やっぱり。ああ、やっぱりファンキ
Today we're
ー。
playing with Funky Kong. He is the fastest character in the game. He has the best speed stats, so we're going to be using him. We're going to be using the Flame Runner. It's a pretty good bike. It's got a lot of speed, pretty good drift, and it's gonna be good. So we're going to get started right here on Luigi Circuit. And time... Am I doing time, or...? Alright, we got 3, 2, 1, go.
キノコカップからですね。
まあ PS 作品とかね
キャラによって全然違いますね。ファンキーバイクですね、やっぱね。基本的には重量があったりとかあるんで、で、重量級キャラは基本的にぶつかっても打ち勝つんで、それがまあメリットの一つではあります。ああ、綺麗に、綺麗に中を。いつものですね、これね。ウィリーが結構速いんですよね、バイクの利点として。だからもう基本的にはまっすぐになってるところはもうウィリーでスピード稼ぐっていうところですね。
本当だ。
だから、
上げてますね。
バイクを使う理由はそこです。はい。で、カートと同様にバイクもミニダッシュできるんで、メリットしかないんですよね、バイク。操作ができるようになれば。まあ余裕でしたね。
I should also point out we're actually using an item setting that actually kind of gets rid of the blue shells and the lightning and all that stuff. So
要はそのさっきの64でやってるようなそのコース外に出てショートカットをしたりとかっていうことをしないということですか。
あんまりないですけど、あれどっかできたはずだけどどこだっけ忘れてた。
Alright, well, we got one mushroom instead, so we're doing this one time.
まあ、
Oh, also, spoiler alert, there may or may not be cows on this
まあ
course.
こういうの
Oh,
は
yeah,
ね、
there's a
こ
lot
う
of
いうのは
cows.
あ
We
りま
also
す。
got a ramp, too. It's pretty crazy. We're actually be doing tricks off
コ
of
コナッ
like
ツモールで
this.
すね。そうそうそう。
Whoa, we got a trick. It's pretty crazy stuff. You'll be seeing those a lot on the later tracks.
クッパキャッスルのスキップはあ
Driving
れ
is
どうやったっ
like
け
the
な。
fastest way of moving, like being on the ground when you're wheeling.
ダメだ。
So you want to minimize air time.
Wii やり込みしてないか
Because
ら
of that,
割
we're
と
gonna be
覚え
trying
てない。
to low trick every single ramp that we can. And the way you low trick a ramp
まあ、
is
あんま
different
り
depending on the
あ
ramp.
ん
Like
ま
this
り
one coming up, like we
64
already
ほ
did
ど
first off, we're gonna be trying
ぶ
to
っ
like
壊れ
drive
は
on
な
the
い
side of it, and sometimes
で
it'll
す
give
ね。
us, which I didn't get it there unfortunately. It can give us a lot less air, so we're gonna be trying to do that there. Also need you
火山は
those Monty moles
頑張っ
kind of running around. If you
火山は
drive
頑張っ
over
て
their
ますよ。
tracks, they will reduce your top speed by quite a bit.
多分絶対やるでしょうから、まあ、言うよりも見た方が早いっていう。
That ramp's also really slow, so we just drive right past it.
すんごい差がついてますね。うわ
Ooh, there's the low trick.
Wii はバイクゲーだからみんなカートは使わないですよ。
Alright, there we go.
Nice.
だからタイムアタック
Alright, now those
して
tracks,
も
as exciting as they were, they're going to get even better here. We're coming into Mushroom Gorge,
みんなバイクでしか
which was, one of the really cool
やらないで
tracks
す
when
から
it
ね。
first came out. This is half the track is mushrooms, so we're going to be bouncing off of a lot of those. So it's pretty interesting.
任天堂公認番組ってどれだっけ？それは見たことないからわかんないや。
Yeah, it saves around like 3 seconds or so every time you do it. So it's
まあ
gonna
これ
be
わざと後ろ
definitely
にい
worth
て
it to do
調
those
整して
mushrooms
ま
here.
す。
Did I get it?
その
Okay,
CPU
okay,
の
we're
その追
good.
っかけ速度っていう感じですか。何を調節してるんでしょう。
I need to be careful and make sure I don't fail this, because if I do fail it at all,
順位が後ろになることでアイテムがいいものが出るんですよ。
はいはいはい。
ただ最下位になっちゃうとキラーが出ちゃうんで、キラーは役立たずになっちゃうんで、キラーは取らないようにするためにわざと順位が8位とか9位とかそれぐらいの順位にしとくと、キノコが出やすいんですね。
なるほど。お、飛びましたね。
あれのためにキノコを取ったって感じですね。だから意図的にタイムアタックの条件と同じにしてるっていう。ああ、マリオスタジオの復刻なんだ。それでやってたんだ。ほー。ああ、完璧ですね。キノコ取れなかったら。
I'm also doing a technique to get that hop, which is it's called a spin drift. Obviously, you hop before you start a drift, but on that particular one,
まあリスクとしてはあるけど、そんなにコンピューターで投げてきた覚えがないんですよね。俺もないんで。ここがね、完璧。ジャンプが短い。やろうと思ったらもっと高く飛べたりするんですけど、もう完全に調整して最小で飛んで、最後だけしっかりブーストすればいいって感じでやってますね。
硬いですね、走りが。
で、まあ
pretty good name. We're going to be doing that without a mushroom.
キノピオファクトリー。あ、キノピオ。
saves about a second, but it will let us get the cycle here.
で、ここ真ん中がなるべく行くことで、ちょっとだけ加速します。ここ意外とめんどくさいコースで、結構ベルトコンベヤーのせいで、まあやっぱベルトコンベヤー進行方向で行きますね。で、ここで取って、どうするかな。ああ、そのスキップか、うまいですね。ハイジャンプで、ハイジャンプした時のジャンプでスピード稼いで、さらに、コーナー進入前にミニターボ決めてることで、ジャンプしてショートカットしてますね。もう完璧ですよ。ここでまあ決めて、もう一回ミニターボ決めて、まあダッシュダッシュっていう。いや、このショートカットってね、自力でやるの難しいですけどね。あっさり決められてるから何も言えないですよ。
Yeah, if you couldn't already tell, also the CPUs in this game don't really rubber band too hard, so I've lapped them many times, or at least a couple of them, if they drive bad enough.
That's at least one thing this game has up on Mario Kart 64.
Yeah, that's true. That game has crazy rubber banding.
多分ちゃんと最後も決めてくるんじゃないかな。
All right. Okay, 3 for 3. That was awesome. Nice.
完璧ですね。
And that's it for the Mushroom Cup.
Yeah, that was a really good Mushroom Cup there. We're going to be doing another strat on this track coming up, which we haven't done yet. We're actually going to be going for green shells because this track has a lot of Goombas on it. And every time you hit a Goomba with a green shell, a mushroom comes out of it. So we're going to be trying to hit as many of them.
いやー、完璧ですよね。3周全部決めるとか、ほんと。まあ、やっぱ相当やってるなっていうのは分かりますよね。
And we fortunately didn't get good luck there.
There will be one other instance in this run where he might.
で、これジャンプすることで、
There'll be fewer Goombas in that course.
その砂に砂利道に入る前にジャンプすることで、スピードが高い状態で進入したんで、あんまり減速 しないままジャンプ台に入ってさらにまた加速するっていうショートカットですね。ああ、うまいですね。こういう感じでまた、きっちり決めてますね。
Also, I'm trying to do that ramp there. The chain chomp will actually jump out at you and try to hit you, so it's a little faster to do that ramp to get it right.
There it is.
Every time you get one of those, I'd say it saves around a half a second or so. I'm not 100% sure, but it's somewhere around that.
バナナばっかりだよ。食いすぎだよ。
Too many bananas. Oh man, going bananas with all these things. Okay.
Really?
Okay, we're gonna be trying to. We got one more chance here.
ああ、ダメ
We
だ。
got one more. I forgot about this one. Oh wow.
Only
Okay.
one green shell.
Nope.
Only one. Don't worry. We got another chance on a later track. So. All right, that's Mario Circuit.
そうそう。クリボーね。クリボーにコール当てることで、さっき一回出ましたけど、キノコが出るんで、それで、まあ、ショート、加速するんですけど、出なかったですね、今回はね。
Yeah, if he accidentally does a side trick, he might get sidetracked.
はい、来ました。来ました、ショッピングモール。ここがね、ショートカットがあるとこなんで、やるかな。
This track, I should also mention, this track has one of the cooler glitches
ここも
you've ever
ここ
seen.
が
You can actually like clip out
開幕テイク
explore the track as you'd like. And
あ、
if
確かにさっ
you
き言ってた
choose
な。
to do so, you can go to the parking lot over to my right, and you kind of just drive around in loops, activate certain checkpoints, and get really fast lap counts. So that's pretty cool.
あ、ノースキップだからやんないっすね。そうですね。
There's that trick there.
And if you're going too slow, you won't trick, if I'm remembering correctly.
You can't do a lot of things. If you're going too slow, you can't wheelie, you can't drift. You gotta build up a little speed first.
いやー、低空でのダッシュがうまいですよね、そのジャンプのダッシュ稼ぎが。ほんの少しだけ絡むんですよね。縁石にちょっとだけ絡んで、ちょっとだけ絡んで、ちょっとジャンプして、そこでもうすぐ稼ぐっていう、この細かい小技が。
The cycles change, so we need to stay on the railing just like that. So they're going to change up here too, so we're going to be taking the opposite escalator.
あー、逆に乗っちゃったか。まあ、まあ、多少のロスだけど、大したロスじゃないから。そうなんですよね。あんまり高いと。だからもうなるべく少しだけ引っ掛けて飛ぶっていうのが基本になります。結構レースゲーのスピードランはありますよ。
If you drive on the zipper, you get a speed boost. So we try to drive off of a lot of them, especially.
僕もね、スピードラン.com 見たとき笑ったのが、グランツーリスモとかあるんですよ。グランツーリスモの、まあ、スピードランだったりもあるんで、まあ、やっぱりレースゲーはあるんだなと。これは内側の方が速いんで、内側で大きくジャンプするんで、まあ、壁のあのジャンプはずっと張り付く扱いなんで、おー、完璧ですね。おー、いいですね、うまいですね、やっぱり。でこれもなるべく上に行かないで、細かくいって、最後のターンするとこだけ、でっかく飛ぶことで、ずっと一番中を通るので、まあ、速いっていう。ターンがきついとこだけは、あ、失敗しましたね。
Yeah, that can sometimes happen where there's not they don't have the collision detection and Funky Kong will
まあ
just
基本的にはここはちょっとゆっくり行くんですよ。これ早すぎると
You can bounce around
早すぎちゃう
a
と
lot
突っ込むんで
sometimes, skip things. Alright, that's 2.
got it.
おーうまいですね。でここでまたもう一回ジャンプして、ああちょっと失敗しましたね。
Ooh. Mess that up a little bit. Don't worry, it'll be even better lap 3.
あれ結構難しいんですよ
And
ね。
that
あ
takes
の
really
連
hard
続
to do.
で
I can't even do it.
か
I'm-
あの
I'm sitting
節
here
に当た
falling
っ
down. I'm
て
so impressed.
ちっちゃいジャンプだけで済ませるって結構難しいんですよ。
Pretty fun to time trial too, although it can be really, really difficult to optimize. Shout outs to Blake Germany. He has the
で
record
雪の
on
思
this
ってる
track.
とこ行っちゃうとちょっと遅くなるんで、まあなるべく通らない。でここちょっとまたショートカットしますね。
Little inconsistent.
完璧ですね。いいですね。
Got it!
Nice.
Oh, that was close.
ああもう完璧な
All right. Man, that one scared me a little bit, but nice.
3周目の最後は完璧でしたね。
I think should be pretty smooth sailing from this point on.
でワリオ鉱山ですね、次がね。
Is a pretty fun track to drive. It also has another one of those cool glitches where on this one you actually can.
ああそれ聞いたことある。ヌンチャクの方が簡単っていう話ですけどね。
You mushroom off the side and like bounce off a pipe and land on the end of the track.
まあウィーコンの方が多分
checkpoint.
細かい微調整ができるのかもしれないですね、ヌンチャクより。J クールの場合が。
Pretty cool dude. So we're gonna be driving this. These
で、
bats
まあ
here
コウモリはね、
can,
必ず
completely take down your speed,
当
so you
た
wanna be
まあ
careful.
コウモリは当たったら減速しちゃうんで、なるべく当たらないように端を走ってますね。おお、危ない危ない。
Yeah. Ooh, that was weird.
Almost fell off there.
So what I'm trying to
あ、やっ
do
ぱり
there is I'm trying to hit
こ
an
っち行き
invisible
ます
wall.
ね、
Now
左
that
の。
invisible wall can do one of two things. It could do what it just
まあ
did,
ショートカッ
slow
ト
me
ルートです
down,
ね。
or it can like throw me forward really fast and towards the ground, and that's what I'm trying to go
まあなるべ
for
くカーブ SG みたいなところは
Doesn't always work.
直線で行くようにやっぱしてますね。
there. It also requires a.
でそのままウ
actually
ェイ
it
リ
doesn't
ー。
require it, but I do a down trick there. Just I hit down on the D-pad instead of up, because like I said earlier, they are actually a little bit different.
You could probably go ahead and read some donations you want. There's nothing.
一体何者なんですか？
about this
ただの
otherwise.
ただのプレイヤーです。
Yeah, you go for it. Donations.
Well, I do actually have a question for one of you to answer, and that is to just tell us a little bit about what constitutes a skip. What are we not skipping here?
There's a definition somewhere. It mostly just involves like checkpoint manipulation and stuff, like skipping checkpoints. Like I mentioned earlier.
多分
if,
クラ
you
コン
bounce
使
on
って
that
るんじゃ
pipe
ない
and
ですか
skip the whole
ね。
track. Ooh, lay that there. Okay. Anyways, yeah, if you were to skip like checkpoints or something like that, that would be a skip. Or if you drive on any like out of bounds part of the track, that could be considered a skip, as well as
で
flipping
バイクっ
objects,
て
because
カートと違っ
this
て
game
曲
has
が
a
りが
weird
良く
thing
ない
where
の
if you
で
just like precisely
あ
hit an
の
object.
旋回性能良
At
くないん
such a,
で
like, precise angle, you will actually get airtime from it, and you can do some skips with
ま
that
あ
as well.
割
But
と
that's pretty much what skips are.
操作大変なんですけど
The clips that I was talking
もう
about.
慣れ
are
て
really,
しま
really
ったら
hard ones that are usually pixel perfect.
もう余裕で速いっていう、まあ、その他の
And that's Wario's goal.
カートとか使うよりも圧倒的に速いっていうのはね、上級者向けのバイクが上級者向けなのがバイクですね。デイジーサーキットですね、次。
This one's pretty nice. Got DZ circuit here. This one actually is an off-road shortcut that's faster to take even when you don't have a mushroom. So it's just that good. I
そう、
guess.
Wi-Fi では本当ね、ファンキーとデイジーしかいないですね。
Okay.
Yeah,
this right here. Unfortunately, I stuck to the ground there. If you can actually get
あ、
some air
そこまで
there,
言うの
which
忘れ
it's
てた。
kind of random, not really,
そうです
but,
ね
like,。it's hard
解
to really
説
control.
の補足ありがとうございます。
You, can set a little
ハン
bit
グオン
of
と
time.
ドリフト
And
っていう
those
のがあっ
cones
て、
also can bring you to a complete stop, so I want to be careful.
ドリ
not
フ
to hit those.
トのを使うケースはあんまり見たことないですけどね、僕は。
Yeah, that can knock your speed really low. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, again, you could probably read donations here.
セガの
There's
スーパーハングオンでしょ。
too much about this track otherwise.
ね、セガのスーパーハングオン。あれはいいアーケードゲーで
Got
す
a
よ。
$150 anonymous donation.
もう今置いてないですけどね。
Mario Kart Wii was the first Mario Kart game I played seriously.
大
So
型
great
筐
to
体
see
で
it run
バイクに
here.
乗った感じでね、
Best
ほん
of
と
luck,
できる
J.
いいゲームでしたけど。
Thanks.
A $15 donation from Raichu. I grew up with Mario Kart Wii, so it's amazing to see it get run at GDQ.
そうですね、ハン
Good
ゴン
luck
は
with the
体感
run.
ゲームものですね。
$49 from Trema. 16 first places and 1 blue shell. Can't wait for the Mario Kart on the Wii. I own all of these Mario Karts and love playing each of them. Wish I knew these strategies when I was younger. Same deal as before. I'll give $3 for each first and $1 per blue shell.
ちょっと最後失敗してましたね。俺あれやったことないんで分かんないですけど。
Sorry about that.
Yeah, we have those turned off.
All right, coming up next is the track I was talking about earlier. We're gonna try to get another
Koopa
green
no.
shell here because there's a Goomba. And this one conveniently is right in front of a huge patch of grass. So if we can hit it all 3 laps, it saves around a
まあ
second.
ここは
every time we
楽
do it,
しい
so
と
it's
こですか
really, really
ね。
good. But it's up to luck at this point. We gotta hope we just get the green shell.
And knowing our luck in Mario Circuit has not been great so far.
Hey, first
あ
try.
ー失敗した。
There we go.
Me and my big mouth.
Oh,
クリボーに
oh,
コール当てられなかったですね。
that was not what I intended. Okay, we're gonna do it again.
ちょっとあれもったいないですね。
Ooh, missed that item box there. They're hard to snag if you try to get them while on this watery path right here. Unfortunately, there's not too many boxes, so we got like 2 chances per lap. If you
ここ
don't
は
grab
あ
it on
の
that path.
水流があるので、なるべくなら水流に乗っかる方が早いです
Lightning
ね。
spires that are circling around will act as a lightning and shrink you for about 2-3 seconds.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to hit those. The water too that you drive on actually makes you go a little faster. It's kind of like the conveyor belts from Toad's Factory. Also, yeah, we got a green shell. Didn't even notice. All right.
あ
We're not gonna miss this one.
ー失敗ですね。
Oh, never mind. We are.
Not Kobe.
Well, unfortunately, my aim doesn't seem to be very good today. That's why I'm
当
playing
て
Mario
づらい
Kart,
です
not Call of
よ
Duty.
ね。ほんとね、クリボーにはうまく当てるのが難しいんですよね。
Oh no.
だからこれすごいわかるんですよ
Alright,
ね。
go for it. There we go. All right, we're not gonna miss this one. I swear. We're gonna get it.
おお、危ない今の。
Ooh.
Ooh, that was a little close to that lightning.
普通は狙ってやんないですけどね。
All right, well now we got 2 green shells just in case.
2 chances for the
B が、どうだろう、人によりきるかな。俺は64の方が楽しい。完璧ですね。うまいですね。これが最初にやりたかったことですね。
There we go.
First try. All right.
For a second, I was gonna have to
ね、この
see if
水
there
流
were
の上ね、やっぱ
remains in here.
All right, we're just gonna finish this track up, and yeah, this game in general is really fun for time trialing. It's definitely this game's strong suit is the time trial scene. It was the first
ギリギリ
game to have a
水流
really
乗
good
ってますね。
online mode as well. So
Yeah. There were a lot of competitive communities that we called clans, and they would take face off against each
はい、
other
こ
and
れ
see
で
who was the better clan.
yeah,
無事
pretty big scene
まあ
for
3
that.
周目成功したん
Really
でね。よかったんじゃないですかね。
All right, this next track here has another shortcut, and we're going to be going for mushrooms
Hi.
here, but we're not necessarily going to go back for them because
メイプ
the
ル
shortcut
ツ
we're
リーウェ
gonna
イ
be
っていう
taking
ね。
normally requires a mushroom, but we're going to do it without, and you'll see why in just a second. We got some item boxes up in there, and we're going to get those item boxes while we're behind, but then there's boost panels right
ま
behind
たア
us,
イ
so
テ
we're gonna be
ム
back to the
調
top
整です
spot,
ね。はい。
just like
で、
that.
ま
So
あ
now
キ
we're
ノ
in
コ
second
取
with
っ
triple
て、
mushrooms, just like that.
まあキノコブース
And
で
also
書
these
と
bushes that you see
か、
lying around can sometimes
ですか
spawn
ね。
items. They can spawn bananas, mushrooms, and even stars. So if he gets a star here, that would be really
あ
proof. That would be
キノコ
really
出てたな
nice
今。
Ooh, missed
But he
that.
got a mushroom though. That's nice.
Yeah, he'll pick that up on the second lap.
で、ここは飛ばない方がいいので。ああ、いいです
Okay, that
ね
zipper。is way slow, so you definitely don't want to go on that. There we go.
Nice.
Hey, there's a mushroom.
あ
It's
の
completely luck whether or not those show up, but when they do,
落ち葉の
it's pretty nice.
落ち葉のたまり場、まあ、焚き火するような場所が
I
ね、
think I've had a
先
few
の
come out
コー
of
ス
those
にあり
little
ました
spots.
が、
I've
あれ
only grabbed
あ
them once or twice. They're not very common. Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh.
All right. Well, we had an extra mushroom anyway.
まあ、あ
So we
れ
took the
でね、
shortcut lap one without, so
たまに
we're all right.
あれ 確定でキノコは出ないはずだったけ
Yeah,
ど、
this is
何
a
が
fun
出んだっ
track.
け？
Kinda tough to drive, really bumpy, but otherwise
あんまり
really
突っ
good.
込まないから
It also
は
has some
覚えてないんだけ
cool glitches
ど。
on it too. Like there's one where you can actually like fall below like the fall boundary and like drive around.
まあ
the
出まし
ground
て
way, way
それ
below
使っ
you
て
that
サ
you
ク
normally
サクサ
can't
ク
reach.
いく感じですね。
There's another pretty cool one too, where you can like skip half the track and get lap counts. Unfortunately, no mushroom there.
Also, this song is very
あとマリオカート Wii は過去作品のねコースがちょっとピックアップされてたりするからやっぱりやりがいありますよね。あれスター出た出たような気がする。なんか回数見ないから覚えてないけどなんか出たような出るのか。言ってましたね今ね。キノコだったりスターだったり出ます。でも保証はされないけどっていう。
I'd say chance
5% だそうです。
star in one of those bushes, I'd say is probably a 5% chance.
It's very low, especially since
スター 5% らしいですよ。
I don't think. So
さすがに20分の1は引けないな。いいですね。
all right. All right, this next track coming up.
危なかった
I don't
今。
wanna
Don't
quit.
want to quit, man.
All right, this next track coming up is pretty
あ、
famous
火山
for
来ましたよ、
the
火
original
山。
glitch on it. Which, if you don't already know, there's a lot of rocks on this track, and that one to our left actually, if you can get on that
そっ
rock
か。
and drive around,
はい、また
you
調
can
整です
actually
ね。
get lap counts that way, and it was found like as soon as the game came out. So I don't know how they missed it, but it's pretty cool nonetheless.
There's also another glitch on this map that if you hit a certain rock formation just right with a mushroom, you can actually respawn ahead of the course instead of originally where you fell off.
Yeah, we're going to be trying to go for this thing called a rock hop here, which I don't think I'm going to get, but I'm going to try to show it off anyway. It skips a decent portion of the track. Okay. Okay.
Oh, wow, he got it. Nice.
First try.
Just want to point out, I was not expecting to go for that, but I just felt like it last second. Okay, well, we got one more mushroom here, so we have one more chance to go for it. Yeah. So let's hope that works out for us.
Just for the record, I did not see this guy do it in practice.
Yeah, I didn't. I wasn't going to do it.
Always got to go for the swag strats.
Of course, man.
Oh.
I should get the respawn off of that, though. Yeah, there we
Yeah,
go.
I got the respawn. That's the glitch I was talking about.
So there's a really easy version of that where, yeah, like he explained earlier, you just mushroom like next to that rock and you can respawn on the other side, and it still saves time actually over just driving the track normally. So it's a pretty good strat. Yeah, they left in a lot of like shortcuts and glitches in this track.
That's why I call this course Glitchy Volcano instead of Grumble Volcano.
That's a pretty fitting name. And yeah, that rock actually falls down, so if you're not quick enough, you pretty much have to do the respawn on lap 3, assuming I still had mushrooms.
入ってますか？
We're coming up on the end of the track here, finishing up the Star Cup. There we go. All right, this next cup coming up is the special cup, and of course, since it's the last cup, it's got some pretty hard tracks.
喋んないと切れる現象かなこれ。
Different shortcuts you can do. First one being sand hop, where we're gonna hop over some
中さんが
sand. Pretty intuitive name.
解説してくれてたのが。
And it's right here at the start, so hopefully I can get it all 3 laps.
大丈夫か
Nice.
There we go.
な？中さんが聞いちゃったね。
Well, we got it anyway, so it doesn't matter. So we get. But the thing I did there too when I stopped, by the way, was called a standstill mini turbo. If you just hold drive and brake, which is A and R, at the same time, you'll charge a mini turbo that way. And
Oh. What J. Cool was trying to do there, he was going to go for a wall glitch, which would, instead of having him fling over to the right side, he would actually clip onto the left side of the wall and just keep going from there.
Yeah, similar to DK Summit with the zippers. That one you're not supposed to be able to stick to it, but if you just hit it at just a precise angle with enough, I guess, good speed and angle, you should stick to the wall. Ooh, we didn't get it there. Luckily, if we miss that cut, nothing bad really happens other than just getting caught in the sand a little bit. So it's not too bad.
Also, there's actually an ultra cut on this course where you could actually go out of bounds on the right side at the end of the course, and you can just zoom on for, like halfway through the course, but it requires a golden mushroom to do it.
Yeah, it can be done with 3 mushrooms, but it's really, really hard and doesn't really save any time if you do the sand hop all 3 laps, or at least not very much, considering you have to go back for mushrooms at the start. Obviously, in a time trial, you would go for it. Ooh. I did say these tracks weren't easy. They're pretty hard.
Yeah.
There we go.
Nice.
Nice. Didn't go in the sand that time.
Did that better.
And yeah, the track does change every lap. These pillars start falling down, and the sand in this cave starts falling down as well. You'll see later on that we're just going to have to drive around. And unfortunately, no wall glitch today. That's
You got it on the second lap.
Oh, I did? Okay. Well,
Yeah.
1 wall glitch today. And yeah, there's a lot of sand in here, so we got to drive around it now.
Off this ramp, he's trying to
Whoa.
land.
Oh,
jeez.
Where are you
now see,
going?
that's what I was talking about with those bats over there.
Gotta be careful, man. Those guys are not very friendly.
He wants to land on that wall to avoid that boost, because
Hey.
the boost sends him in the air and wastes a little bit of time.
All right, that was a little rough, but we got first place anyway, so it doesn't matter. Moving on, we got Moon View Highway. Every Mario Kart game's gotta have a track with cars on it, so.
Required.
And of course, if we hit the cars, we'll either flip over or get flattened, and if we hit a bomb car, then, well, we'll flip way up into the air, so let's not do that.
They tend to be quite explosive, if you get my drift.
Yeah, definitely. And yeah, that little trick there, you just want to like hop into it and drift into the ground. And then on the second half of the track, we got a lot of boost panels, and we're going to try to like maneuver these and not hit any cars. We should be
the
pretty
cars
good.
are also cycle-based, so...
Yeah, I know where the positions of them are. As long as I don't mess up, I should be good to go. Ooh.
Yeah, but other than that, there's not really too much special about this track otherwise, so probably now would be a good time to read some more donations if you're so inclined.
Yeah, go for it.
I am so inclined.
Perfect.
I have a $10
ダメだ。
donation from the Novak
コースの名前
Family
基本
91
覚えない
that
で
says
済む
Mario
から
Kart is
忘
our
れる。
7-year-old daughter's favorite game. So much that she's watching it with us and says, when I grow up, I want to be that fast at Mario Kart 2. I want to play at SGDQ.
Aww.
How adorable. She could be the youngest runner.
え、世界チャンプオートドリフトなのこれ
Starring the next。generation
あ、そうか、ムーンリッチか。そう、ごめんごめん。
That's
You
right.
know it.
やっぱりそこでターボするん
$10
だ
donation from
な。
Eric9 that says, Wahoo! Great party game that looks real cool to speed run or speed race. As for races, save those animals.
あ
Just an update on that. Save the animals, you're actually
ま
falling
あ
behind.
でもね、バイクなんで
Kill the animals
止
is
まって
ahead
右
by
右ターボを開幕かましてまたリカバリするっていうのはやっぱり上等ですね。
Boo!
Very
The animals did
polarizing.
nothing wrong.
Save those frames.
$2,000 is chump change anyway.
That's right. It's still anyone's race there.
All right, coming up here, we got Bowser's
車に
Castle.
全く被害がない
And
って
this is
いう
a pretty cool Bowser's Castle. You got another
クッパ
giant
キャッスルですね。
Bowser statue that shoots giant lava balls at you. But luckily, how it's designed, you can dodge them pretty easily.
ここもすごいバグありましたよね。
This track also has a little glitch in it, which obviously I'm not going to do, but you see that spiral down there on the mini-map? You can
あ、本気で
actually
見て
skip
ま
that whole
す。
thing by like driving off a ramp
ちょっと早い
and
か。
like going high enough that you phase through a wall and get on like the top part
で
of
ま
that,
た
that circle
調
there.
整してますね。
Yeah, it's a really
調整し
cool
て。
Yeah, it's really neat. I would totally go for
あ、
it.
調整
but
じゃないんか。わざと
I
か
mean,。
there's no way I'm going to get it. And yeah, here they designed for you to like go back and forth here and zigzag, but we're
じゃあ
just
次のマップ
switching
で
this
一旦
down
更新
instead.
入れるか
It's a little easier and faster.
there's also an alternative where you can
で
actually trick off that first ramp.
もう
and then
こ
you
こ
can
言うことを
destroy
バグ使わないとないんだよな。
right in the middle where that Bowser shoots fireballs.
Yeah, that works as well.
多分
あのね、
バグは
And then you got some geysers right here. We
はい
want
どう
to
ぞ。
try to trick
い
off
や
as many as we can.
リストリームでコメントしていただいてる方はリストリームで見てると思うんです
Yeah,
け
this is
ど、
another really fun time trial, I think.
本家見てる人は
Speaking of,
やっぱり
time
早いん
trials
で
and
すよね。
stuff,
こっちは
this
遅い
game
んで
has
す。
had a pretty big time trial in like
あ
the
の
online scene. And even though like the
そう、
servers
リストリーム
for,
見て
Nintendo
解説だ
for
と
like the Wii and
さ
stuff
らに
shut
遅く
down,
なっ
you
ちゃうの
actually
で
still
どうして
can play
も
online through a thing called Wiimfi.
本家を見る
Just
必要
thought
が
I'd
出てき
throw
ち
that
ゃっ
out
て
there if anyone
申し
didn't
訳ない
know,
です
but
ね。
yeah, you can still play the Wii
こればっかり
games,
ちょっ
not
と
just
しょう
this,
がない
but
んで
like
すけ
Brawl
ど
and stuff too. You can still play them online. If you ever wanted to look into that, it's called Wiimfi. Pretty easy to set up.
もしまあこればっかりちょっと申し訳ないなって思うところなんですけどね。
So,
Shout outs to Troy WD98.
shout out.
まあその辺はちょっとご理解お願いします。クッパキャッスルバグ使わないと普通だよね。
Alright, yeah, there's nothing else here, so you want to fit in a couple.
普通だからさ、解説しようがないんだよ。
Let's do it. I have a $50 donation from Graham S. I always feel like I don't give enough to GDQs after watching them for years, so I'm trying to make up for lost time, and on one of my favorite games, Mario Kart Wii was my childhood. It's good to see it being destroyed, and pretend like I was cool enough to know these tricks when I played. Another $50 donation from Kat Marie. My
本
siblings and
当
I
ね、
played
いや、
a
うまいよ
lot
ね
of
と思い
Mario
ますよ
Kart when we were。
だって
younger.
こんな
And even
スム
when
ーズに
not
で
so
きないですも
young.
ん、最初
Felt
ね。
appropriate to donate while we all sit together watching these games done quick.
We're coming up on
さあ、
the
ここで
very end. We only got one
も
more
うすでに
track
終
after
了
this,
して
so
しまう感じだな。
coming close to the finish. And of course, every Mario Kart game's got to end off with Rainbow Road. One of
レインボーロード。
更新します。
In my opinion.
yeah, it's a really good one. I like this one a lot.
まあちょっとどうしようもないところは
Of course, we're
ね。
using bikes because bikes are
まあ
overpowered.
7
as
時
heck in
間ちょ
this
っと
game.
つけっぱだった
But
んでね。
fun fact, the
一旦
record
一回も
on this
更新
track
してないんで。
actually uses a
あ
cart
あ、だ
because
とやっ
there
ぱ
is
ず
a
れちゃい
shortcut
ま
you
す
can do
ね。
that involves having
こ
to
こも
do like a certain type of drift called an outward drift. And some bikes
えっ
can do
と、
it,
レ
but
イ
the
ンボー
ones
ロ
that
ー
can't
ド
are
なん
really
ですけ
bad.
ど、
So
レイ
the
ンボーロー
record
ドも
actually
結
does
構
use a
高
cart.
低差があるゲームなの
Isn't
で
that
場所なん
called
コースなん
Ninja?
で、
Something like I don't really know.
I know
ま
it
あショー
requires
トカッ
jumping off
ト
a
ね、
moon
ここでジャンプし
somewhere.
てショートカットして
And
ま
that
すね、やっ
little
ぱね。
cut I just did there is a little harder than it looks, but it does save a tiny bit of time. And well, while I don't need to go for it, it looks cool, so we're gonna go for it every lap. Yeah, these tracks are pretty fun. And of
これは
course,
上
if
よ
you
り
don't like
下
the
の
tracks
が
that
早い
much,
んで、や
this
っぱ
game
下
also
行っ
has
て
a
ます
pretty
ね。
big like custom track scene. This thing called CTGP or Custom Track Grand Prix. It's like a huge combination of like 200 plus tracks. The guy Mr. Bean actually put that thing together, so shout outs to him. But this game also has a pretty big scene with that. Playing online as well, you can also play all those 200 plus tracks online. So definitely want to let people know, just because this game still, as old as it is, it's almost 10 years old now, and
確かに言われてみれば
there's
そう
plenty
か
of
も。
people playing it online actively, as well as people time trialing it. New records all the
う
time.
まいな
う。
あー、飛べなかった。
Of course, we didn't get that skip there, but that's okay because that only loses like a few seconds to miss anyway.
レインボーロードはカートの方が確かに早い、一時期早いっていうのは言われてましたね。
Yeah, it's
でも
really
結局やっぱり
fun,
バイクの方が早かったっていう。
so, of course, if you like this game, if you played it in the past and thought you couldn't play online anymore, you should totally give it a try. Come back, it's still fun.
ウィリーが入
Yeah,
ってない
other
です
than
ね。
that, it's not a whole lot left to say. We're just driving this track as good as
さ
we
あ、
can.
も
Trying
う
to
2
finish
周目
things
が
up
終
here.
わってしまい
That
ました
time will
ね。
be when J. Cole finishes the final lap.
We're gonna go for that shroomless little corner cut again one more time. Hopefully we get it.
まあここも外側でジャンプするよりはね、内側でやっぱ早いんで。あとはここちょっとこすってジャンプ、こすってジャンプみたいな。で、ウィリーしてジャンプし
Got
て
it.、
おー、うまくいきましたね。
That was a little
Nice.
close though.
All right.
やっぱジャンプの調整がすごいうまいです
Yeah, it's
ね
a really hard trick. It's challenging, but luckily I like a challenge, so we got it.
How much time do you lose if you miss it?
Definitely. I'd say like maybe 5 seconds.
You
so.
said 3.
3? I don't know, something like that. Totally worth it. Anyways, yeah, we're coming up on time. Restream's across and
タイム
time.
ね。
はいや。
いやーこれは本当早いですよ
All。right.
Perfect score.
Yeah, we didn't win. We won every single race, so that's pretty good. Yeah, anyways, that is Mario Kart Wii. There's a lot more to this game than meets the eye, so if you're interested, definitely check it out. The's a lot of content on YouTube, people streaming.
基本的にバイク使うキャラは重量級の方がメリットが大きいんでみんな重量級使ってますよね。
Huge shout outs to that guy. Really
まあ
cool
ファン
guy.
キーコングが嫌だった
And,
ら
other than that, yeah, shout outs to
デイジーだっ
people
た
who play
り
Mario Kart Wii and the community and
ね
all the people
使
who
え
are
ば
fans of this game. It's a great game. I recommend giving it a shot.
問題なく
And
同じこと
thank
が
you for
できる
having
と
me
思う
here, guys. It's been
で
fun.
きますねできますので
というわけでね。
はいというわけでマリオカート Wii でした
That was an amazing run by J. Cool. I'm so glad that
あ
I
れ
got
そういう
to
タイ
see
トル画面
that.
ですね。マリオ
We
のあ
got
れ
a
で
few
す。
more donations here that I can
そういうふうに言うんで
read
したっけ？
off real quick. Tiger Tom D
言わない
言わない
donated another $100.
スーパーマリオ
Says,
64
"Follow
の
up
マリオ
donation
風
for
っていうやつ
everyone
です。
getting involved with the Yahoo!
ヤッ
Here's the
フー
promised $50 plus an extra 25 for how good it was. And another 25 for Twitch chat joining in too. Thanks again to everyone involved. Yeah, Twitch chat.
CM では確か言ってたかな
A $50
we
donation from
確か
Zach243 that says Mario Kart is my favorite part of
ファンキ
GDQ.
ーバイク
Thanks to everyone participating in a great cause.
じゃあ次来ますから、次は
チェンジします
皆さん
お待ちかねのテトリスです。
Let's
で
see.
テトリ
It
ス
just
めっ
says
ちゃ盛り上がるんで、
ACC3A. Hey,
ね
SGDQ,
ぜひ
long time
皆さん
watcher,
も
first time donator.
どんなもん
Mario
か
Kart
見
is
て
one
や
of
ろう
my
っていう感じで見
all-time
てやってください。
favorites. Keep up the great work.
想像を上回る難しさ。
$5 donation from
テトリス楽しいですから
Thanks for
テトリスってこういうゲームだったっけみたいな。
Looking forward to pulling another all-nighter
これね
to watch
別に
more
その
Mario
バグ
Kart
使って
and
どう
The
のっていうわけじゃないです
Legend
か
of
ら、
Zelda.
正当に
You're a rockstar, Big Panda.
攻略してんのにすげえっていう、これはねちょっとコナン作
Alright,
家で
and
は
we're
ない、
gonna do some ads now.
その壁抜けたりしない感じです。
プロの実況がいるんで大丈夫かな
そう実況がねいらっしゃるんで、その方の調整もあるんで早めにちょっと、じゃあこれ CM 開けたら切っちゃいましょうか。
そうですね
はい。じゃあ皆さんお疲れ様でした。配信者変わります。
オーバーワッチ
You'll also get an exclusive Prime Cyan Dana, a Warframe slot, and a Dragon mod pack. Start your free trial of Twitch Prime today.
Rated E for everyone.
Yo, Earl, we made it back to Earth.
And it only took 26 years. Not bad.
First thing
Card
we need to do
captain
is get some
Tetris.
new pages. Mine must be broke, because I haven't gotten a page since 1991.
I just hope people recognize us now that we're all high def or whatnot.
Earl, I'm red with 3 legs, you're orange and huge, we're aliens, and we're mad funky. People gonna recognize us. Toe Jam and Earl, back in the groove. It's an all-new adventure game from 1991, coming in 2017 to PC and console from Adult Swim Game.